All right, guys, we are looking very good on the market. I think we're going up. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit my thoughts. I'm also going to give you my list of coins that I'm looking into or I'm holding from and gaming narrative. Gaming narrative because AI I gave already last video. I'm also going to share with you one thing that I did that I'm not proud of, but sometimes in life you just see those, like you know that if you do it, you're not gonna be proud of it, but you have to do it anyway. So yeah, but that's gonna be later on this episode, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let's go. Guys, we just broke through 68k. We're sitting right now at 68,742, but that is a major resistance. I don't know. I'm not. I don't want to be a fortune teller, but I have a feeling that next week we're gonna see Bitcoin goes to all-time high, if not even this weekend. I don't know. Maybe this is just because everyone in the space suddenly turned so bullish, but. I hope you were able to catch this dip because I think if we go and hold from here, there's no coming back, at least not for a while, and all those tokens will continue to pump only if you're in the right one, of course. And here's the thing regarding the space. I said in a previous video and I'm gonna say it again, space has changed. In around 1/4, so 3 months, there is around 1 million tokens or 1,300,000 tokens being released. So this space has become very, very, very diluted. It's very important to stick to the place that has community, are kind of like, you know, different from any others. Most of those tokens, of course, that were created are meme coins, and honestly, to be getting this one big meme coin that is going to deliver you 1000x or 100x or whatever, you have to be extremely lucky. So I am not the person that is going to play this game a lot, but most of my cash is in the tokens, is in few high conviction plays that I'm going to be playing in. And also I have a watch list of the tokens that I am going to throw money from those that pump into those that didn't, if I see that they are also kind of like moving or at least reacting to the market, because some of them might be just dead, and that is okay. Like, you have to, it's a part of the game. So now let's go through the coins. Okay, regarding the tokens, so my, of course, biggest bag is Solanza. Well, it's not my biggest bag, but it's one of the biggest bags, and just because like it's fast, it's cheap, it's scalable, it's just like, you know, great to use. And I don't see, honestly, Ethereum being used by anyone. You have to pay $150 for a gas fee in a bull market to swap a token on Uniswap. I really don't see how average people use it. So maybe institutions will buy and pump this thing, but I think Bitcoin has a stronger narrative than Ethereum. Ethereum might deliver bigger gains, and they also have staking. That's great, but yeah, I don't really know. Oh my god, we already have 69k Bitcoin, guys. We're going woo, woo. Okay, so there's Solana. Another one is Ton, because for me, if it's not gonna be Solana, it's gonna be Ton. Both of them are fast. Ton, it's a Telegram coin. I spoke about it last video because it is so accessible from the phone. You basically have a wallet created in your phone. Because of that, because of the accessibility, I think that this one might be a banger. This is how I'm playing, guys. A little bit more excitement, you know. I played on a small leverage, so I'm buying derivatives, and I have a position and that I'm holding on on 3x, and I'm just gonna roll. Whenever we pump, I'm gonna take profit. Although I'm not loaded heavily, just because I want to see if it's not gonna go. If I want to see it break this downtrend, because it didn't react with Bitcoin as much as I like to, and we were pumping all the time. I don't want to be exit liquidity for someone, so I really want to see it breaks down and then we continue up. Although what's very bullish is that Pantera Capital also invested in this, and this is one of the biggest like VC funds in the world. So I am definitely bullish that they find Telegram bullish. So yeah, that's the thing. All right, let's go to this gaming. Although my gaming back has been reduced very strongly, and I know this is a gaming channel. We're supposed to talk about the games, but hear me out. There's just too many games that are holding with the tokens. Everyone hoping that they're gonna see, player bases and everything, but most of the people in crypto right now are just holding Solana. So I really have only those few projects from gaming. Really, I have only basically some infrastructure, and I have only 3 games that I'm really holding, and the rest of them I'm looking into. I have them on my watch list because when the token is really down, I think like small amount of capital might make it like pump 10-20x, and those good games, they still have their community, they're still building. I'm staying away from the games that have high inflation. So Monkey Ball delivered a lot of gains when we were talking about it, but I'm not gonna hold this token now. Decimated, I bought at these levels. Why? Because I love Decimated. I love this game. This is something that I just see it's right now still very low. Even if it goes to previous high, it's around like 400% from here. That's nice. And yeah, I don't even want to count like when it was in a launch, when it launched like from previous bull market. So decimated, okay, but honestly, there's also from the bigger market caps, Super. Super is a token that I did play a small leverage play. I didn't really buy the tokens, but actually I'm going to. I didn't do it yet. I'm kind of waiting for this to like retest, and then we see. We're not 100% we're going to the bull market, right, guys? So it's something important that everyone is expecting that we're gonna go now higher, but we might as well go to zero. And this is something that I want you to know. So Super, why? Because most of the influencers, big influencers in Web3 gaming space, they are like connected with Super. Elliot Trades, Alex Becker, Hustlepedia, Crypto Banter, basically all those big accounts that have following, well, they are shilling this token. I'm personally not super like convinced about the infrastructure they're building. The tokenomics is okay. Most of the tokens are in the circulation right now, but well, the founder is a really solid guy, Elliot Trades, so that gives me bullish. It's supposed to unite all those communities in the form of DAO. I know that they have really good partnerships with a lot of good games, and one of them, the most I think expected right now, is going to be Off the Grid game. We also talked about that they had like small play sessions and stuff, so really bullish on that. And I think that this token, when they're gonna release it, that might be actually doing very good. So that's that. Okay, but this is a bigger market cap. Superverse, that's my first token. Okay, now we are going to go a little bit. I'm not really bullish on IMX. I think there will be different tokens that can deliver more, although IMX is like doing pretty okay in this bull run, I would say, but gains like 500% actually did from the dip, 600%, which is actually really good. So IMX definitely, I'm not fan of this platform, but this is my personal opinion. Although a lot of people, it has users, I will be considering maybe also entering to this, but on a small leverage. We will see. Like maybe my mind will change. I'm it's still on my watch list. Okay, there's also Prime. But hear me out. Prime is not looking good from the charts. It didn't really try to retest this. So for example, if you look at Super, well, Super was in a downtrend. Yeah, now it's retesting, now it's breaking, right? Prime has a way to go. So this token is right now, well, actually it's on a support, so it's a good moment to buy, but you have to see that maybe, all market is moving up and this token is not moving up. It might do something like that. If it breaks down, well, we see that it might even go to $3.50. So that's like what, another 47%. I don't want to take this risk. I have a bag. I was buying it on $2. I was buying here on a break for around $9. I was taking profit here regularly, so that is okay. Although I started to buy a little bit here around 14. Well, once we had this this low, I treat this as an exit pump. I reduced my position a little bit, and now I'm just kind of like holding and seeing what happens. I'm not buying yet. I want to see some live from this token. Okay, game is great. I love it, but I think this is one of the best card games that I played. And it's on top of it, it's crypto, so great. But I want to see some life from the token perspective. Simple. All right. It also would be really bad if I would not mention GameSwift. Although GameSwift is in terrible state, guys. I've been, well, holding too long. Definitely, this token has been holding too long. Although this is a really hard thing to say, because from the fundamental perspective, guys have really some cool things coming. Though, well, price action shows you that people think, well, differently. Now, at this point, market cap of GameSwift is around 5 million. That's a really small market cap for a project like that. Fully diluted is crazy, and they started their unlocks. But we're gonna see how it's gonna go. People, because they were afraid of those unlocks, I think those unlocks are kind of priced in, but at the same time, they are still going. They're still going, and people who bought, they bought seed, they bought like here, they are still few X's up. So if the token will not move up, they might be incentivized to sell. I've been talking to buy games all the time, but for me it's simple. Like, if you were buying here, why wouldn't you buy here right now when the price is like 65% lower, right? Basically, even if you bought like $500 here, I would buy $200 here, and you might be surprised if this goes up. This is bull market we're going into. We might also look at this chart like that, and this shit might actually scale like that. And we're gonna see GameSwift going for 250 and something, because honestly, for me, it's a great project with solid team. Everything from fundamental perspective looks good, but they had some slips with the delivery of the blockchain. It's coming now, but yeah, a long story short, I'm still holding. I didn't sell too much. I definitely didn't sell enough especially on those when we were higher. But yeah, it feels bad to sell at these prices. I'm gonna just see what it's doing, and then maybe I will add some into position. But I have a lot of bags, so well, that's the thing. Why do I don't want to overexpose myself for it. But yeah, I'm not selling. I'm not planning to, at least not for now. Too many good things on the horizon. So that's with GameSwift. From the games, basically, that's it. I don't hold any other tokens except that. I do hold some NFTs, and first one is Azra, that I am very bullish on. This is project that I also mentioned in this channel. The game is made by Mark Otero, and their approach to making games is just astonishing. And I believe that this might be one of the best games this bull run has. Open world RPG on mobile, made by a guy who has been very successful, and I see that the team is also very cool. I've been talking about my biggest NFT bets in this. I will link this in this video so you can watch it. Asra Games, they are also planning to release the token. I think the holders will have airdrop. 1% listed, very bullish. Another one is Genesis Wild Pass from the game called Wildcard. Wildcard, if you are living under the rock, is also one of the better, in my opinion, made game. It's basically made for Web3 and it's made for a competitive game. Arena, where you can enter, you are throwing in the cards that turn into creatures and they kind of go on their own, but you playing your own player and you have to defeat opponent by basically defeating his gate. Really cool, bullish on the team. The guy who is doing this project is also an OG in the space. So I think this one might be doing really good. NFTs, but this is an NFT play. They are really holding strong. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the game watches, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not proud of myself. So gaming watch list, Nyan Heroes, definitely. I'm watching this token. Why it launched in May in bad market condition. It didn't really have a pump. They had a solid product. I think once we're gonna have a gaming narrative coming back, people are gonna throw money from the project to a project, from the project to a project, and most of those coins that they didn't have a chance to run, they might actually surprise you. So Nine Heroes Fury as well, they launched in May. Boom. They also have a nice game. What else? Mavia, Heroes of Mavia, they kind of had a pump, but then token started to dump. Now I see some life came to it, so definitely on my list. I have Elderune, but I'm not really bullish on Elderune. I don't know why it's on my watch list. Sidus, I'm also watching Sidus. I'm also watching Star, Atlas, and Polis, of course. They have still solid community, and there's a lot of whales holding those, NFTs. I also own some ships for those games, for this game. So game looking great. I definitely think it might have a chance, and it's built on Solana. It might have a chance to be one of the, I don't know, I want to say star citizens of crypto, but it's a pretty big title. Well, anyways, I recommend you guys to have your own watches. It's not, I don't think that gaming is dead. It's just sleeping. And once we're gonna have this narrative coming back, some people say off the grid will trigger it, some people say it's never coming back. I think those tokens might actually start to run crazy, and they have a small market cap right now, so definitely I recommend you to do that. All right, guys, now I've been watching this guy who I follow on Twitter, Raul, and I see he's posted a tweet. I declare myself a humble disciple of Church of Smoking Chicken Fish. And I looked at this picture. Guys, like, I ate into that token. What the f***? I mean, it's rarely you see something so f***ed up that hits you so hard that you just literally cannot stay away. I ate in. Right now it's 81 million. Okay, I ate in 70 million, I think, on this dip. What the f is this coin, guys? Like, it's a fish, but it's a chicken. It's a Pope with goddamn, man. It's just, I see this and this is completely my shit. So, well, I'm a proud owner of this token right now. I'm definitely not recommending to buy it, but for me, buying meme coins is like going into dark alley and buying like a cocaine and or like heroin and just going into first dumpster, shooting at those and fly off. This is kind of like I feel such a shame when I buy one of these, but they really have a cool meme. But regarding any other memes, I'm just gonna mention it. They're undeniable, and this is not. I'm not gonna say. I'm not telling you to buy them. I'm basically playing this shit for fun, and with money I want to lose. But yeah, everyone is talking about it. I might do it as well. Although memes, they're kind of destroying the space. But guys, why not let why should your attitude block you from making money, right? If it's fun. Another one is NPC. What happened there? NPC, non-playable coin. I like it because it has this I don't know, NPC narrative. A lot of people on TikTok, Twitter, there's this trend of NPCs and main characters. I think that this one might be still looking good in the future. I'm not telling you to buy this shit. I'm not recommending. I don't know anything about those communities. I literally, I don't have time to like be hanging on Telegram or Discord and like pump the shit out of it or be raiding those coins on Twitter. For me, it's like I like the coin. I like what they kind of represent in my head. Well, I'm not gonna answer for you guys what kind of thoughts representing smoking chicken fish church. So yeah. Also another one is Bozo. Bozo is a really cool one. Although the chart is not looking really cool. But yeah, Bozo. I'm holding Bozo. I'm willing to go to zero with it because it. If you look at Twitter, they actually did this first kind of hybrid thing where you can swap the tokens into the NFT. And this is also a cult. They have really cool memes, and they're like shilling all this shit all the time, and it's super cool. And it's on Solana. Oh, there's one more. The token is called Dog Goes to the Moon, and this is a token created by a guy named Leonidas, and this is on Rooms, so Bitcoin network. This is a token that has been airdropped to all the Rune holders, and really cool thing. Well, I think they have a strong community. This is one actually that, you know, the narrative of being the first meme coin on the Bitcoin network is kind of bullish. It's actually first on Runes, but yeah, it's still cute. Leonidas is a big person in the space, but like besides that, I'm not really like going crazy on it. That's it. This is my meme coin portfolio for this. Yeah, I forgot. I also have one meme coin, but that's like Chinese PayPay. That's another one that I'm having, but honestly, I bought here, so I'm still okay to hold because I'm still up like what 3x, so that's okay. But yeah, I bought this because it's just Chinese Pepe. Like what the I bought Pepe before in the bear market, but I exited way too early. That's like, well, it's one of those feelings that you just jump in and the rocket is, you know, oh, it's time to get out. You jump out and then you see the rocket is just flying away with all the money and like it's hurtful, but it is what it is. Chinese PayPay might you know make it back. It's Chinese PayPay. Chinese has a big community. I think this shit should be higher than PayPay, than Pepe. I'm kidding. Alright guys, basically that's it. That's been actually a really long video, me mentioning all those coins, but honestly, well, you have everything basically in one place. So if you managed to survive me talking shit for like 40 minutes or 30 minutes, I salute you. You're the man. You're the man. And I'm a disgusting piece of shit for buying a church of smoking chicken fish. Feel like a drug addict, but not much can be done about that, I guess. So if you still value me in any way after buying this shit coins, smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next video. Cheers.